to Life is Good. I'm Heather McEwen, your ever-loving hostess. We're filming in the studio today, and I have in person
Mark Sokolis.
He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin.
Mark Sokolis, who is a fixture around Newport.
Yep.
And you were born in 1970?
Yep, I was.
In Connecticut.
Yeah, in Connecticut, yeah.
What's the difference between your Connecticut and your Vermont?
Well, you really want to know, huh?
Yeah, I
Back
do.
in the early 85, we moved up here back in 85. But Vermont wasn't for me back in the day when I was young. I wanted to stay back home down on my parents, one of my parents' side of the family there, and stay there. But
What did it have that we didn't have at that point?
well, I didn't have a good life at the time back in the day because I had to follow my mother and steps and wherever she went, and I didn't care where we lived before up on the airport road. And
Not much going on up on the airport
well,
road.
I didn't like her family didn't care for me too much, so
No taste.
no taste.
None at all.
No, I was a spoiled little puke back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, by my father's side of the family.
Oh, so you love your father's side of the family thing.
Before this side of the family.
So did they split up?
No. I told you.
Oh, yes. Well, they parted ways to heaven.
Yeah.
And so I think that's sad, but we go where we have to go when we're young.
Yeah, and I was only 12 and 13 and a half.
That's
so.
a difficult age to move.
Yeah, it is. After you've been in the house and where you were born and raised in. So.
I think some people can really adapt quickly to change.
But years ago, I came up. Probably went to North Country Union High School.
And that was good.
And that brought me up the par just a little bit when I was younger, because I was getting older, 14, 15, 16. I was a freshman in 85.
What was the original introduction to North Country? How was that for you?
How was that? Well, I used to get my butt kicked down in Connecticut back in the day.
Bullies?
Bullied people, and so when you're slower, back in the day, I have a disability problem and I'm slow. Everybody likes to pick on people like that, and I just let it go and let them get in trouble of how they treat you.
I believe in karma.
Yeah. So you know what? I just bite my tongue back in the day when I was getting picked on, getting bullied and all that. Life wasn't that great back in the day,
You've made it pretty great now.
I made it pretty great now. After I moved out of here about in 90, went back to Connecticut, stayed with my father's side of the family. Then that didn't work out, so I moved into a boarding house and there in Rockville, and then my money was getting tight. I had to call people to help me out, the workers that I had. So I found an apartment. I stayed there for a year and a half. Felt good to have your own bathroom. Because when you share a bathroom, you got to hold off on that,
Oh,
yeah. So that's how it is.
And so then you moved back to Vermont.
Well, I moved back into Vermont.
And there's special...
Back in 92. No, this is in 85, 86, 87, 89, I was in Special Olympics.
That's what I want to hear about.
Yeah, so I was on track and field, basketball, you name it.
Talk about Special Olympics and how it affected you and your life.
Well, how it affected me in my life. Made some friends. Got out away from the family and got out and do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Till I got older, I'm 55, So.
I don't remember being 55, but I know I must have been 55 at one point. But I was a Special Olympics swim coach.
Well, I had Bill Revard and Joe Batista as my coach.
Were they great?
They were awesome. Bill was I think Joe Batista was my best, my gym class teacher.
I've heard great things about him.
Yeah, I heard he's the best teacher we ever had, and we had the best principal we ever had back in the day.
Oh, who's that?
Bill Revard.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
My gosh, the revards around here are really something.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was a Special Olympic swim coach,
Uh-huh.
both of my children helped me because we had to triangulate.
Yeah.
I would be at one side of at the end of the pool, and my kids would be at either end, at either side. And it, to me, was the best experience I've ever had
Yeah.
when it came to people doing their best individually, and everybody was a winner.
Well, I had a best teacher too, Tracy Harbison. She was here as my special ed teacher at Seedling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And when you say special ed, what is your major issue?
I have no clue. I just follow the rules. At least I graduated.
There you go.
High five with all A's.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And what was your ambition when you were in school? You
My ambition? Well, enjoy your life.
How many people do that?
Not many.
No, you do.
I do.
I've seen-
Now I enjoy life now that I'm the only. I still got a little family around, but I don't see them as much. And now I'm a little calmer and better. So my friends are my family here in Vermont.
Well, you've picked some good friends.
Yes, we're neighbors, you know.
I know.
I see you. My old caseworker, I said, your girlfriend's outside, help her. Why don't you help her?
Yeah, you used to pass when I was digging ditches and doing the landscaping.
Yeah.
I was covered from head to toe in mud.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I see you go by on your bicycle.
Well, I ride it because I'm not in that program no more. I'm in benchmark program now.
And what's that about?
That's mental health because they didn't have many. They didn't want no target people over there, which I'm target.
Why are you Target?
I have no clue. I'm independent.
You sure are. You own your own house.
Yeah, I own my own house. Yeah.
You do your own bills.
Oh yeah, I just paid Fred almost a little bit. They're almost gonna be paid off by June for next year.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You're way ahead.
I'm way ahead.
Do they let you buy in advance for a cheaper rate?
No, I just pay what I pay my budget and just throw it right in. I just got some of my income tax checks back.
So you really keep ahead.
I keep ahead. Yeah.
It's the only way to do it.
Well, this year because I only got one loan to pay now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they coming after you?
No. Nobody's coming after me. No.
How many jobs do you have right now?
Well, let me go back the way back in the
go back.
Early years. Where I started working.
Okay.
The early years I started working was at the junior high school.
Oh.
Back in the year when I was a sophomore. I did cleaning. I mopped the floor. Well, I picked up, after everybody went to class, I picked up the cafeteria, cleaned the cafeteria again, did all that cleaning, mopped the floors, dust the countertops off, then take the trash out, and then in my hour and a half left, I dust all the lockers. There's plenty of lockers.
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh my gosh, in that little school there was plenty.
And in those days, the population of that school was double what it is now.
Yeah, double.
I mean, when the bell would go off and I'd go to another class, I mean, I would only be a guest speaker there.
Right,
But
right.
I couldn't move in those hallways for the kids.
Right.
Millions of kids.
I know. I couldn't even sweep the floors when I would go because I did the lockers first because there's no sense, when you got the dust up on top there.
Yeah.
The dust goes on the bottom floor. There's no sense in trying to sweep it twice.
Definitely not.
Use your brain, do it once. Then sometimes I have to shovel that walkway way down at the other end of the school.
That would take a while.
I got to take a while. Then on my school vacations, I helped them out, Wanda and Wayne Besaw, because they picked me up to go to school there to help clean. But they passed now, so I helped them out cleaning, make a little extra money. They pick me up in their personal cars and bring me up there, and then you gotta take all the desks out of the room, make sure they, kids put gums under there.
Oh, they still do that?
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, but I don't work there no more. But I could have, because I had Roy Sanborn as my supervisor. But I decided, if I was going to stay on, then I would have to do all the work, mowing the grass, raking the, do something different. So
You're never bored.
Yeah, I was bored. You got to do something different. You can't just stay at one job.
Oh, God, no.
Sometimes I wish I could have stayed at one job to stay there like, everybody else does in 40, 50 years,
Oh, I would hate that.
Why?
I mean, to stay at one job? I mean, it's not like I've done one job for 44 years, but I've added to it to make things interesting in my life. I think if you stay, I'm thinking of office work, which would kill me.
Oh, I don't like office work.
Office work would kill me. Yeah.
No. So my next job after that, through the years, was Wendy's.
Yes.
Wendy's.
I have heard the people. One woman you work with there says
I
that
was
you-
with Donna Higginson.
Yeah.
She was a crazy boss back in the day.
Good boss.
Good boss, but she was a good boss. Yeah.
How do you classify good?
Good, how? Well, she never had her favorites. But when somebody calls in and calls out, they always call me. I used to go in and do my work. But good boss. Well, she tells you do a good job. She don't yell at you in there. And when you get bosses that yell at you,
Oh, yeah.
I just let it out one ear and out the other. So that's what I did. Dishes in there, and then I did. They'll get your fries when somebody wants fries.
Oh, did you ever burn yourself?
No.
Oh, God, that scared me to death.
No. Then I did that job. Then the early years after that, after '89, I graduated. I had enough doing dishes, so I moved up with the Fidelli family. Remember the Fidelli?
God, I haven't heard that for ages.
The grocery store.
Yeah.
I used to work there.
Is that in Rock Island?
No, I'm in Newport.
Newport.
Right over here.
Yeah, right. I haven't heard that name for years.
Yeah, I worked for Fidelli back in the early age.
What'd you do there?
I counted bottles and put bottles and changed the garbages, break down the boxes, push the little carts and go from there. And make that little alley I had to sweep up every day with those people sit on the inside the thing there. I did all that. So that's what I did for there. Then in the early days, Fair's Greenhouse.
Oh.
No. Ooh, I didn't really care for doing flowers.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Not in the hot sun.
Oh.
I hated it. I get migraines in the sun.
I get migraines if I eat chocolate.
You eat chocolate? Yeah.
Yeah, migraines are no fun.
No fun. So
How do they affect you? Do you lose your sight or just get a headache?
I just get headaches, and I didn't like her husband because he was old and stuff and yelling at you and whatever, so.
It might go in one ear and out the other, but it affects your mood.
Because of, your disability, you can get.
Do you have a temper?
Oh, of course I have a temper. Yeah. But I control it, though.
Yeah, well, you have to.
Yeah.
I have a temper, and it comes out in the strangest way.
I think that's why I have a target case manager.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they watch over you.
Oh, yeah, they watch over you, yeah.
And if you're getting out of line, they bring you back in.
Yeah. Yeah, we just have a conversation like you and I do.
Yeah, and what do they teach you?
Nothing. Just sit there. Calm you down.
Really?
Yeah.
What gets you riled up?
Oh, what gets me riled up? People telling you what to do when you're 55 years old. I'm 55. Now, you're close to 29. I'm being nice.
He's being triply nice, but thank you. No, I don't like it when people tell me what to do.
No.
I don't like it when people manipulate.
Yeah.
I don't mind being told what to do if it's like, Heather, if you do it this way, it'll be better.
Right.
But when you get bossed around, whether you say you've got a disability or not, everyone has one thing in common, I believe.
And I do get a little spell go off.
Yeah?
Really? Yeah, I do.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it's justified.
Yeah.
And do the people who hurt you will get put in there?
I just tell people when they do go off when I'm at my house, don't come back. Mm-hmm. Get out. I do.
Yeah.
I like to be by myself anyway, my 2 dogs.
You've got dogs.
Yeah, I said I like to be with my dogs by myself. You know?
Of course. Well, I can relate to that because you're talking about how you grew up, and you said you were spoiled brat.
Yes, I was spoiled brat by my father's side of the family and him.
How did they spoil you? I don't see a
Anything
spoil.
I want, if I have a little temper or I want to go somewhere, they go down the road and turn around and come back. Yeah, I know how to do it.
And so they wouldn't make you.
No, they come back to get me after they turn around and come back, and they leave me and then they come back.
So you really got what you wanted.
I got what I wanted. I knew how to do it back in the day.
Well, you probably still do.
No, actually, no, I don't do that no more. No.
No, you don't manipulate anymore, but it's not like you've forgotten how.
I don't forget how. Now, so I did Fideli's. So
Yep.
and I did Ferris Greenhouse for back in that early years. From Fideli's and down there with Ferris Greenhouse.
Yes.
I went down to East Side Restaurant with Dina Gray.
Yes.
Yes, I did this year.
She's an amazing woman.
Yes, she is an amazing woman.
I admire and respect her beyond belief.
I don't know how the hell she keeps up over there, but she keeps up.
With a smile on her face.
With a smile on her face. I don't know how she keeps these employees going when they call out sick.
It's really hard to find restaurant
good
people.
employees. Yeah, I was there 4 or 5 years until I quit on her, and but I went back one day because she needed somebody to help only once. But I can't work 2 jobs, so I can work this job here because it's not much here, and then my hoagie job. I will get to that in a minute.
For those of you who don't know, Mark works here at NEK-TV, and that's how I met you.
Yeah.
And you're an indispensable part of this team.
And I watch her videos all the time there.
I have one person who watches my show, and it's Mark.
Yeah, one person like and subscribe. You should like. She's a nice lady here. You should. By the way, thank you for inviting me to your show today.
Well, I've been trying to get you on for a while. Number one, I had invited Mark to the airport, and I was hoping to have Mark go up in a plane, but after having an on-the-ground lesson, and because of the weight and balance of that aircraft, he'd have to sit in the back, and I'd have to sit in the front with the pilot because it was weight and balance, and you were what? You told me what you weighed then.
Well,
And,
I must have gained in 2 years after, so I don't
well,
know.
maybe I'll just stay off the plane.
Yeah.
But that hasn't come to pass, and I owe you an interview because we were going to interview you as the pilot, Scott, showed you everything on the aircraft, in the cockpit. Not that you would fly it, but on the ground, you would be learning the basics of what we do up there.
Yeah,
And I thought that would be so much fun.
I thought so too, because I seen you going, you want to jump out of the plane?
No.
No.
Do you?
No, I would have done it if Todd came up.
I would never parachute.
No,
I would never bungee jump.
you know, your feet would touch the ground, you know.
Oh, God, I'm so afraid of that stuff.
I'll hold your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, just think of it. You say, Heavenly Father, thank you for this flight. Let me get down on the ground.
Well, this didn't do Jesus any good, did it? I mean, really.
Yeah.
It's not exactly how you want to do your prank, folks.
Yeah. Well,
like-
you're like this and pray like
I know not what I do. Anyway, no, I would not do that. You jump out of a plane, you go on a parachute.
Oh, no, I don't. No. I would.
I've got absolutely no intestinal fortitude for fear.
Me either.
I don't like being afraid. And I spent 25 years falling off the T-bar at ski hills. I'm no good even going up a hill, let alone coming down. So I live a pretty boring flatline life.
Yeah.
And that's another good thing about living in Vermont. You can live any way you choose.
Yeah.
You can be as daring as you want to be in Vermont because there's so many things that can challenge you. Or you can get by living a quiet existence with good friends.
Right. So after
the greenhouse.
Farron's greenhouse.
And after Dina's.
Well, I did that. Yeah, I went over there. So from there, remember LB's snack bar Up on where the bank is?
No, that wasn't when I was here. I was here when I was very, very young. I came here with my children quite often because I lived in Franklin County.
Yeah.
But I didn't live here. And then I moved here just in 2018. I moved back to this side of the mountain.
Well, I worked up there too back in the.
What were you doing there?
Well, you know, instead of running a meat slicer.
Oh my gosh.
All that, I was cutting potatoes. Well, first I had to go take the trash out from the parking lot, move it around. Then throw the trash away, clean the 2 bathrooms that they had there, and then sweep up the ground with everything's on the floor, ground and garbage, whatever.
That was an outdoor eatery, right?
Yeah, that was outdoor. Yeah, that was Nips up there. I can't remember.
Oh, I know Nips.
That was, I call it the LB.
Oh, okay, because I used to go to Nips when I was a teenager.
Yeah, right there up under.
Curly fries.
Yeah, and I sliced curly fries, French fries, homemade, and then whatever else they need.
They were tough people to work for.
Oh, they weren't too tough. I made it through the day, and then for that day. But I will work there 2 summers. Then after that, I went to Hoagie's in 1999.
Best calzones in the universe.
Yeah, best calzone in the world. And I'm still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I met your boss from there. She was walking by my house or something, and she was talking about how you dance and cheer her up when she's down.
Wow. Who was my boss?
I don't know who it was. She was just passing my house, and it was somebody who said they work with you at Hoagie's, and you know how to cheer everybody up.
Well, I do. Must have been Cassidy.
Could be.
You know her?
I don't know. People go by my house and we talk, and then they continue on their way. It's not like we.
You remember me when I stopped to talk to you?
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy when I talk. Yeah.
But you're also my neighbor.
Yeah.
So I know who you are.
Yeah.
You work with me here, so I know who you are.
Yeah. Well.
But a lot of people go by, and people are so friendly.
Right.
So it's not like we introduce ourselves to each other.
Right.
It's just we have a little chat, and they go along their way.
Yeah.
And it's just really nice.
It is. What's your name?
Where'd you go?
Hi.
Todd Pronto is our director up there. Hi, Todd.
Yeah.
And he's doing all the camera work and all the sound. And it must be my personality, but this man keeps rolling his chair off the air.
I apologize.
I didn't realize you were going off camera all the way.
I didn't think so.
They've had a bunch of cameras. I don't know which ones are working.
I don't know why they don't let them all up. So.
You know what happened when the last station I worked?
Yeah, they blew up.
No, they had three brand new cameras, like $50,000 a piece.
Uh-huh.
And somebody came onto my show with an electric wheelchair that could go 7 miles an hour.
Wow.
It was like a scooter, but a wheelchair too. And so he was telling me all about it. I thought, may I take a spin? And he said, sure. I knocked down all the cameras.
Yeah.
I knocked down these brand new cameras. Oh my gosh, that was but they aired it.
Jeez.
They aired that. So they keep a desk between me and all the cameras from now on, if they keep anything.
So we'll get
Continue.
back
to you, Bob.
Well, let's get back to the Hoagie crew there.
Yeah.
I was there from 1999 to 2009.
It's 10 years, my gosh.
Then I left. So but I came back. We'll get to that conversation. So I'll tell you what I used to do, and still do at this time.
Okay.
I run a meat slicer. I slice ham, turkey, roast beef. No lettuce. Well, I used to slice lettuce, but they changed it because everything new stuff.
That stuff scares me to death.
Yeah. So and then my peppers and onions, I have a cranker. A friend of my helps me check the number, but it's got to be on a certain number, so it's like nice, so you guys can chew your onions and stuff. And, no, I still got my fingers.
I know, but still, that's some job. I swear to God. How fast does that slicer go? As fast as
I put it on auto. It's just like your car when you do speed, then you put on
governor
time and just.
Oh, automatic pilot.
Yeah,
what do they call it? Cruise control. Automatic pilot, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you need.
Yeah.
But, so that's bringing you pretty much up to date, but you're also a Boy Scout.
Yeah, I was a Boy Scout back in when I was 17, 18. So here's how I got in there. I was living on Summer Street back in the day. Over here at the corner, you
Okay.
know, 3rd Street, Summer Street back in the day. So I was walking to the store getting some gum. I saw some kids down there with Boy Scouts doing some fun stuff, and so after I got back to the store, I went downstairs to check it all out, and then they invited me into their crew. I was Troop 3 with Rick Kelly,
And?
and he was nice. We did camping, and we did march and the parade, all that stuff, and all of it. And we did it all.
It's an organization that has done a lot of good for a lot of fellas.
Yes, yes.
What do you think of them letting girls into Boy Scouts now?
I didn't like it because the girls should be in girls, and boys will be in girls. They should have 2 men people
Yeah,
as a man instead of a woman involved into that direction.
I think there should be a place for gals to be gals. I was a girl guide.
Yeah.
I was a brownie and then a girl guide. Loved it, loved it. My brother was a scout. I would go off to my brownie camp,
Uh-huh.
and my brother would go off to his Boy Scout camp, and he would come home with stories that would, well, they just fry your brain if you
Yeah.
could hear about them. They were so dangerous.
We went to Mount Morris one time, and I spent the weekend with it, and there was a woman in there. I said, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to cook breakfast for us?
Oh, you
said-
sexist man.
Yeah, she got mad at
Ah,
me.
of course.
You cook your own breakfast.
Yeah, but when you go away with the guys, you don't have to behave as if a gentleman for a lady being there. I think Boy Scouts should not have allowed girls in because
No.
just like girl guides shouldn't let guys in.
I
And
just think she didn't trust her husband.
oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause she was the boss.
Oh.
Yeah, you know how bossy people can be a boss. I don't know how that person can live with that woman. We'd be in divorce court before you know it.
Oh, maybe he's prepared.
Yeah.
He said, "What is it? What is your Boy Scout motto?" Girl Guides, it was "Be prepared."
Be prepared. Yeah.
I think yours was "Be prepared." La 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 la, and
Yeah.
all that time. And there were other things that my brother used to chant, and I just think he learned an awful lot because he got away from home for the first time, and it was the only legitimate place any of us could leave and go away for a couple of days. And the ghost stories he'd come back with were unbelievable.
Right.
So we've been given a few minutes only to finish up this interview.
So after the early years, back in 2001, I bought myself my first house, and I'm still in there.
You like your solitude.
Right.
I know what you feel. I know what you feel. You got 2 dogs, eh?
Yeah.
So what kind are they?
Shih Tzus.
They last for 30 years.
I hope so, because I paid a lot of money with my big winnings from bingo. So
Oh, you play bingo.
I play bingo. I play up the Alps, and I play over at the American Legion. I play in North Troy when North Troy was there, and I was actually a bingo caller in North Troy, post 28.
You've done everything.
Done everything.
When I started the show and I said, here is somebody who's a fixture in Newport, we're awfully glad he lives here because Mark is a very nice man. And when you hear Special Olympics and when you hear the word slow, it's all relative because this is not a slow man.
I'm fast being
He's a kind man. He's a good man. And he loves where he lives. And he's made a life for himself. There's
right.
no limit to what anybody can do if they put their mind to it. You've got a very strong mind.
That's right.
It's got you through a lot of tough stuff.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
And I want to say thank you for this little lovely lady here to invite me on her show today.
It was my pleasure.
Put a like and comment on our show today from me so we can have everybody know who I am.
If you don't know Mark, you're missing something.
Yeah, you're missing something. So if you want a job, go down to Hoagie's in Newport. Tina and Trevor would like to hire you for whatever you want to do.
I like to be their official calzone taster.
Yeah, yeah. You could. You probably could.
Anyway.
And they're reasonable people to work with.
They don't. Yeah, they do. If they can keep everybody calm.
Yeah, keep everybody calmer and you know.
Restaurant
if
business.
you want to laugh, come in the morning and I think you feel better.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching Life is Good.
Thank you.
I've got to say, living in Vermont is very special in itself, but when you know people like Mark, it gets better.
Yes.
See you next week. Thank you. And thank you, Todd Pronto, for being our backstage man, and Kelby Rodriguez for taking out all of our mistakes if we made any.
Yeah, right.
3 cheers for editing.
Yeah. Thank you, Todd.